This is incredibly disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles, physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identity.
Getting yacked out of his fucking mind. Drunk? Not even 18.
I was popping pills, doing Molly, shrooms.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
Footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
Like, and Trey's like literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Bring on his head. Yeah. There it is. Damn.
Some dudes belong in jail based on what they do and how they do it. We know that to be true. And it's just this situation, man, when they get down to all the facts and all what happened, he may belong in jail, bro. And that's not my doing. That's not Cassie doing. That's his doing and his learned behavior from the people that mentored him. You gotta realize, man, he learned from Andre Harrell. He learned from Russell Simmons. He learned from Clyde Davis. You understand? When those people are telling you that they were heavy into the drugs, they was heavy into beating women and doing things at that age, at that crazy stage, that's gonna make him think that he could get away with the same thing that they was getting away with back then. You understand? The things that he was saying, you know, the touchy-feely between two men.
When it comes to culture of hip-hop and for our community, for our people, I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Puffy, I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one. You know, if you're squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
Shocking new accusations. His alleged victim humiliated and traumatized. Diddy's legal troubles just got bigger, less than 4 hours after his somber mea culpa.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Extra has obtained this explosive new 15-page lawsuit filed by model Crystal McKinney. She claims he got her drunk and high with a joint that was laced with what she says was a narcotic or other intoxicating substance.
And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. And yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him. But he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
Hey kiddo, what are you doing? Your crowd. I know a thing or two about.
They're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be under a context, like they in a act. That's what they're looking for. So now they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of that.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra. I was actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra.
Yo, man, I should have saw. He told me he should have saw this coming with cash.
And yet nobody said, but did he get arrested finally and get the book ready to be thrown at his very, very, very dancing feet? They're gonna be his feet with that law book.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News the arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be under.
I decided to do the book because I'm not a rapper, obviously, or anything like that, but I've been in the business and been around the.
Yo, I did it. Told my he wanted receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You put in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
And picked them out and pipped them out to my
50 posting a sweet picture of him and Drew on Instagram, but the caption tells a different story.
I have a lot of fun.
Here I am keeping good company with the Drew Barrymore show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house.
Actor Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Yes, you didn't know your daughter well enough, because she just started all the girls. Yes, you didn't know your daughter well enough, because she just started all the girls. And the more pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in character.
No, girl. Not my beautiful Beyonce 5.
I tell you this right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
I think
She went and killed the girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her while she was asleep. No snacking on his bed. For enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could.
So why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
Sell it down, Tina. Get my page, Tina. You know, you is out. Or sell your children off so you can have furs and shit. You knew your husband was pimping your daughter. You let him go.
That's how he operates. He has people followed. He has people watched. He does all kinds of. He's a piece of shit.
Too much money.
I feel bad for the kid.
I think
She went and killed the girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her while she was asleep. No snacking on his bed. For enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could.
So why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was.
Joining me very quickly, and I want to circle back to you, Kiala, about Sean Puffy Combs, aka Diddy, spinning. I mean, this guy is a master promoter, okay? And the allegation is that Combs aided and abetted his son in this attack.
Puffy's like...
What'd he say?
To describe Puffy in one word is not the shit that y'all saw. Worse. Way worse.
Wow. Are you kidding me, yo?
Like penetration pictures and...
Nah.
That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
You have the experience with major corporations, like me, my particular experience with Beam Centauri. It was great in the beginning. It's great for us to work for them. It's not so cool when you start to own things. You see what I'm saying? So I made a lot of money with them too. Like, there's a point, they did a deal that mirrored what Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to De Leon is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable. That's a big part of it. The spirits business is not governed. They got a discus board that they created, right? If you got two companies that are $3 billion a year, and Beam Centauri and Diageo, the distribution level, it's very hard for you to get things to a point where you can do the numbers, the right numbers. They incentivize the sales force by giving them box bonuses. And then when you sell a product, you get the bonuses off the boxes that's there. But you make that no matter what product you're selling. So if you sell Hennessy or Remy out the gate, they start to put downward pressure on the new company.
Off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, just how, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying, before pause was invented, you know what I'm saying, but it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the? LeBron James comments on P. Diddy getting arrested and basically saying that he had a weird feeling today was the day the feds will actually catch up to Diddy. I guess we can all confirm that LeBron James was the anonymous tipster that gave him. No. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a glass of water, y'all. This is nasty word. Y'all remember before a couple months ago that we saw that LeBron James was saying, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Some people will say that LeBron James should go to jail. Chill out, y'all. Right? We all know that this is a troll post. Well, it is actually true that P. Diddy did go to jail, though. But about LeBron James' whole situation is crazy, and that's lies. But it's still funny just to see that. Feel me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the whole P. Diddy situation and LeBron James. But you Ray Snow, what's up? I'm not.
You heard about him catching a sexual assault on the little designer dude?
Yep.
Right. Him. Imagine you got two 7-foot tall, swole guys in dresses cornering you in a hotel in a bedroom. You finna be scared. Fact. So like, I distinctly remember going to a Diddy party. All the waitresses.
Made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way. The fight continues. We're not giving up by a long shot. I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and minimize the amount of time he spends in very, very difficult and I believe inhumane housing conditions in the special housing unit of the Metropolitan Detention Facility.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him. But he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing it. Context. Like they in this act. That's what they're looking for. So now they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of that.
A new civil lawsuit claims Sean Diddy Combs repeatedly passed off dancer and adult film actress Adria English to be sexually assaulted by partygoers during events at his New York and Miami houses between 2006 and 2009.
Cassie, I will advocate for you. Because see, I know something that a lot of people don't know. I know that you and Kim Porter had a sit down right before she left us.
Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Okay, so.
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Arrest of a former SU basketball walk-on player, Brendan Paul, who's part, police say, of a sex trafficking investigation of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. Paul is accused in court documents of being Combs' drug mule.
Man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing it.
Puff just said, nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was.
And guess what? They wouldn't give her the restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work. So.
No, Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious.
Kim is dead.
Heavy D is dead.
Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
So the party's going on, the party's off the chain, the party's already a success. I remember Beyonce had just dropped Crazy in Love. I remember that's what was just killing the dance floor. And she was...
Okay, tell us why.
Because he's a sex trafficker. And he's using music and entertainment to sex traffic. Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. Just even lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
Conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs threatened and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's literally. It truly is about the Benjamin. Well, now when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right, we'll be right back with more right after this.
Who killed Tupac and Biggie? I think both of these dudes were assassinated in some kind of way. More Biggie than Tupac. I think Tupac might have got killed by a dude that they, had an incident with earlier that day. But Biggie's seems a little governmental.
Today we're diving into a major celebrity scandal. Justin Bieber has made some explosive revelations about his past relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. These shocking claims come alongside disturbing footage that has surfaced showing interactions between Bieber and Diddy at one of Diddy's infamous private parties. This all unfolds as Diddy goes into hiding after being arrested on multiple charges, shaking up Hollywood and the music industry. Bieber's revelations have sparked a major reevaluation of Diddy's influence over young stars, particularly those just starting out. Once seen as a mentor to Bieber, Diddy's guidance is now tangled in controversy. His legal troubles, including allegations of misconduct, have left fans stunned and shined a harsh light on his previously whispered about private life. Years of rumors are now backed by video evidence, bringing attention to unsettling dynamics. A video from 2009 has especially raised concerns. In it, Diddy is heard making seemingly lighthearted comments about wanting to spend 48 hours with a young Bieber. While these words might have sounded harmless at the time, they're now being re-examined under a much darker lens. Questions are swirling about what really happened during Diddy's mentorship. Was Bieber, then just a teenager, exploited under the guise of career support? This situation casts an uncomfortable light on Bieber's rise to fame and raises troubling questions about what he might have been exposed to during those early years. As more footage and interviews from Bieber and Diddy's interactions come to light, what once seemed playful now appears to reveal an unsettling power dynamic that was overlooked. The 2009 video where Diddy talks about mentoring Bieber has become central to this unfolding drama. His vague and suggestive comments have led many to question how appropriate their relationship really was, considering how young and impressionable Bieber was at the time. Was he put in compromising situations in the name of mentorship? These revelations have sparked a broader conversation about power, control, and exploitation in the entertainment industry, especially when it comes to vulnerable young stars. Diddy's case is unearthing dark truths about how power is abused, forcing the industry to confront its long-standing failures to protect its young artists. For Bieber, this scandal is deeply personal. He once praised Diddy as a key figure in his success, but now he's reportedly struggling with feelings of betrayal. The mentor he once admired is now at the center of alarming allegations, making it difficult for Bieber to reconcile his past. This emotional turmoil is compounded by Bieber's well-known struggles with mental health, making these revelations all the more heartbreaking. Bieber has since pulled back from the public eye, clearly feeling the emotional toll of this controversy. This isn't just about his career, it's about the profound impact on his sense of trust and security in the relationships that shaped his rise to fame. The entertainment industry has long concealed a dark side beneath its glamorous surface, but with the allegations against Diddy, a powerful call for change has emerged. Fans and insiders alike are demanding better protections for young artists and more stringent boundaries to prevent exploitation before it begins. This issue isn't just about Diddy, it's about a culture of exploitation that's been an open secret for decades. Now it's finally coming to light, forcing everyone to confront the dark price young stars have paid for their success. If you're standing with Bieber and believe that the industry needs to change, hit that subscribe button. The truth needs to be heard and your support matters. As Diddy's legal troubles continue to unravel, they are exposing the ugly secrets of the industry, leaving Bieber facing a heartbreaking reckoning. From a small-town kid thrust into global superstardom to a young man grappling with the possibility that his trusted mentor may have been involved in something far more sinister, the emotional weight of this scandal is enormous. This isn't just a crisis for Bieber and Diddy, it's a moment of reckoning for the entire entertainment industry. The hope is that this scandal will push for a shift in the way young talent is treated, prioritizing safety and well-being over profit and power. The decisions made now will shape Hollywood's future for generations, demanding a lasting commitment to making the entertainment world a healthier and more ethical space for its stars.